Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another beautiful Saturday on the Small Business Showcase radio show. I'm your host, B-Rad, and I have my beautiful co-host from Sailing Stone Real Estate. How you doing, Crysta?
I am doing amazing.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for tuning in on KRDO 105.5 FM, 1240 AM, live streaming on the app or website, or tuning in to past episodes on showcase-sb.com or on our YouTube channel, or for the ones tuning in live on the Facebook Live today. We have an exciting events coming up. We have something coming up just a couple of weeks, April 15th at Brush Crazy.
Ooh, yes. This is going to be so much fun because we all know how much I love crafting, right? So this is perfect. We're going to be at Brush Crazy, and we're going to, I think, paint the Titanic because I guess it's the day that the Titanic sank, which is sad. So we're going to do that. But not sad is that we're going to paint little raptors. Little ceramic mini Randys.
Yep. And then you could do clay creations, create a candle, smoking devices, ceramic, you name it, it's there.
Yeah, come in and craft with us. It's open to the public, and we want everybody to join us from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yep, and all you have to do is go on to Brush Crazy's website. You do pay a $10 deposit, which does go to your order. You get 20% off your entire order, and you just use the word showcase.
Yes. Ooh, can't wait to see you guys there.
And then while you're at it, go get some pancakes from Snooze with the same code. Go get buy one, get one free for My Heart Mac and Cheese. If you're moving, get a third mover from Super Moving Brothers. It's AC season, so the $500 off your new AC, whether you need to update or you have none in your home, because we're going to have a hot summer after the winter we had.
Oh my goodness.
And then you also get a break discount through Lugs N Plugs, which they'll announce that when they come back on next week. And we also are launching a food truck rally, 719 Food Truck Social at Sunshine Studios Live. We'll have live music, the bar open, seating, cornhole, a great time to just hang out, try food trucks, and mingle, and maybe make a new friend while you're at it.
That's going to be so much fun. I'm super excited. It's going to be different from like a lot of the food trucks like rallies that you see, because there's going to be like seating and a bar and music, and yeah, it's going to be a great time.
I had to do something different for these food trucks.
I love it. I love it so much.
So, and then how was Power Connectors? I know I was guilty of missing it. I apologize.
I can't believe you weren't there.
She's been beating me up and smacking me and everything, but I promised her I'll make sure that I get my crap together.
I would never abuse anyone.
Except B-Rad.
No, it was wonderful. We had a lot of new faces. It's always a good time. It's been a very busy this year at Power Connectors, so I'm just really grateful for all of the people showing up and building relationships in the business community. And as always, it's open to everyone and always free. And coming up in April, we have a very special art event, the Art of Connection, and we are inviting local artists to come in and showcase their work, and we're looking for some business sponsors to sponsor food for the event, but that will be 4th Tuesday in April, so super exciting. Definitely
exciting, and we have an exciting guest here, a return guest, Brian with Farm Bureau Insurance. If you want to ask him any questions on the Facebook Live chat, I will read the questions off, but we want to stick away from insurance questions because he has to admit that sometimes that conversation is boring for the radio, but we're going to get to know him more personally, and he is definitely someone that you definitely should talk to. So how you doing today, sir?
Doing amazing. I appreciate you having me back. Always a pleasure to be on your show. It's a great show. Lots of fun.
It's nice to see you. You're an interesting guy.
Thank you. I try to be.
How is he interesting, Crysta?
I don't know. We've had some interesting chats because we don't normally talk about insurance, right?
Right.
Yeah. So tell us something weird about you.
Something weird about me.
She just goes right off the bat to the weird question.
You got me on that one.
I think it says a lot about people. What are you weird about?
Probably something, just based on my age alone and my impression is I'm a huge video game junkie. I probably spend way more time than I should on video games, but grew up with them. My first computer was a VIC-20, Commodore VIC-20 back in the 70s. and I just loved writing in basic little program games, and had an Atari, and just have always loved video games for whatever reason, and can't seem to break the addiction.
I don't think I knew this about you. That's fun. I, too, am guilty of spending far too much time in video games.
You mean just Fallout
Just
76.
Just the one game.
So I'm
what's
playing
your,
right now, actually, is Fallout 4. So
You're playing 4?
Yeah.
For the
Have you
first
played
time?
with the mods yet, or no?
No, not really. So
It's an intense game. Like, I tried to play 4. That was the first one I tried to play, and I think I got, I don't know, maybe like 50 hours in or something, and I'm like, I just think this is too complicated, and I went
But
back.
yet you play 76.
Well, a few years later, like during COVID, some good friends of ours were like, hey, we play 76, let's play online together so we can hang out, and like it just never stopped.
that's the way it starts.
Yeah.
Definitely love my video games, but you got to work sometimes too. So
Yeah, I do a lot of that too.
If you do the mods, there's a mod where you can turn the Institute into Stormcloak soldiers. So, just something interesting when you
Yeah,
want to
but-
expand your game.
yeah, I've just been really playing with the mechanics of the mercantile and growing that way. But I've already beaten it, I guess, once. But you always try and do something different, and just a good way to spend some time, I guess.
I like building. Like, I love finding really pretty spots and like building new fun camps. Like,
Until the raiders attack.
and selling. I'm like a crazy merchant there. Like, I make so much money.
Well, you sell houses, of course you're going to make a bunch of money. You know how to do that.
It's fun.
So
Anyway.
what was your first video game franchise that you're like, I love?
I was a big fan of the Resident Evils when they came out. Diablo was always one of my absolute favorites. I still play Diablo 2. It's still a pretty good game for being 20 plus years old. I do enjoy it. But yeah, I was into Call of Duty for a while pretty hard, and then I just decided to, without a computer console, playing off a console instead of a computer, I just never was going to be competitive, so I quit.
Have you ever played Skyrim yet?
I have played Skyrim. That was my biggest complaint about Fallout, is that it seems to be just a shell over the mechanics and everything are very similar to the Morrowind and the Skyrim, so I was a little disappointed in that. But
Well, it's Bethesda. What do you expect?
Right. Exactly the same manufacturer. Save some costs, I'm sure.
Don't fix what's not broke.
There you go.
Don't fix what is broke.
Well, that's not a
She just said don't fix what is broke.
Oh, you said Bethesda. Sorry.
Okay, because of the bugs.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
what else is interesting about you that people may be able to relate to you as a insurance agent? Because you now reach the video gamers. What else is interesting about you? Do you like music? Are you a movie guy? Do you like hiking because of our beautiful state?
Mainly, I fish. That's what I do on my off time. If I'm going to go out into the wilds, I like to go fish. And I don't own a boat. I'm not super into it. I own a fair amount spent more money on tackle and stuff than I care to admit. But I do use mainly artificials, which they can be pretty expensive. So I'm used to tie my own flies. Yeah, fishing is my thing. I really like doing it. It's my best relaxation, and I don't get to do it enough. Recently started playing golf, which... they say I'm a natural, my teammates, but I don't believe it.
I have made my driver go farther than the ball before.
That's skill. That's skill right there.
Particular talent.
I swung it, and there goes the driver, and the ball's still on the tee.
As long as I don't hit anybody, I guess it's okay.
I haven't done that yet.
I've been meaning to get back to golf. I feel like I could meet a lot of cool people on the golf course.
We should go with Brian to do a showcase little golf thing sometime.
We should do that.
I was on the
It's
golf
time.
team in high school, which is weird because you wouldn't expect that.
No, not from you.
You wouldn't have expected it in high school either. I did not fit it.
I played golf just to play golf in high school. I even had a Mountain Dew golf bag, but I don't know. Me and the buddy that I used to golf with, we stopped hanging out, and that just died.
Well, I never really played it because I always thought it was like a super expensive game, and it is a little expensive to get to start up. But I mean, a cheap set of used clubs isn't that bad. think that after that, the most expensive thing is just staying with the balls, you know, not losing them. But, you know, the last time I went golfing, I was down in the hazard. I must have picked up about 20, 30 balls, and everybody was like looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm scaling the cliffs, you know, and stuff to get these balls.
Hey,
like, well, you know
it
what?
saves you money.
right. Replenish that supply.
Where do you like to golf?
We've been, I've only been, honestly, a couple of times, and we went to the one over off of Platte. I forget the name of it. And then we went to Pueblo once, I believe, is the other one we went to. Of course,
Speaking of Pueblo, have you ever walked the Riverwalk yet?
For excitement and fun, no. I used to live in Pueblo and used to commute on my feeder bike, and I used to go along the river all the time then. So
He said for fun? No.
I started it, and then it started raining, so I had to turn around and walk back. So I've only done it once, and life's like, nope, you're not walking it today.
I like to go down for the Chili Festival, which is right there by the Riverwalk, and that's about when I get down there.
well, I have done the incline, and we went brutal. We not only did the incline. Now this was 15, maybe 20 years ago. 15 years ago, I'm going to go with that. And we did go all the way up to the top, and then we got up to the top of Pikes Peak, and we were like, well, let's find a ride back down, because we didn't plan ahead and get somebody parked up there. Couldn't find a ride back down, so we ended up coming all the way back down too. We started like early in the morning before it was even light, and we came back and it was already like 9, 10 at night. I thought I was going to die. I really did.
I have never done either of those things. I've never been to the top of the incline. I've never been to the top of Pikes Peak.
Yeah,
And I've lived here my whole life.
I don't recommend it, but
Thank you. I didn't think so.
It's a nice hike, but it was brutal.
I could tell from the bottom that it wasn't recommended.
I want to do the incline. I just have to get my health back into shape, which is in the process thanks to Round the Block Healthcare, a sponsor. But did you go back down the stairs, or did you go down the bar trail when you went down?
When we came back down, we did go down the bar trail because, it was dark and we were not well prepared. So.
I've seen a picture, or someone took a picture of a bear on the incline before. They created a meme and said, do the incline, they said. It'll be safe, they said. And there's a picture of a bear standing on the stairs.
Well,
I mean, you can find. I used to work at the Broadmoor, and there were bears outside all the time when we were going to work.
Right.
I've seen a bear once, finally, and I did a video of it because that way, if it ate me, at least everyone knows what happened. But what's another fun fact about you?
Oh, now you're pushing it. I don't know that I'm that interesting, but
Now you've golfed, you've done the incline, you're a video gamer.
Well, the other thing it may surprise. I'm very well educated. I've got a bachelor's in business administration. I got a doctorate in law, so it kind of fits in well with the insurance industry, dealing with contracts and all the legalities that come along with that. Which is why I'm very reluctant to say anything on the radio about policies or contracts, because
well, that's why we're doing a get to know them kind of thing on this spot.
I do lawyer up a lot of times on things like that, but if clients want to know something specific and want to talk to me one-on-one, I'm more than happy to do it, and I will give them an honest answer. I don't. The other thing what people always tell me is I am brutally honest, and I will tell people if I think they're making a mistake or that it doesn't work that way or whatever they want to know. I'm going to give them an honest answer. I don't fluff it up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to give you the truth because that's my job. And I also am not going to do anything that puts my certifications and licensing in jeopardy. So
how can someone get a hold of you if they want to quote?
The best way to call is just call my personal cell phone. I freely give it to all my clients. I welcome anybody to reach out to me personally, 719-433-9162. My office is in Castle Rock, 801 South Perry, Suite 140, if they want to come and visit me personally. So,
awesome. Well, we are out of time for your interview. We appreciate you for being on, and it was great to get to know you more on that personal level, and we look forward to having you back on the show in the future.
Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to come and talk with you all. You guys make it fun.
Thank you. And you made it fun, too. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks. Take care.
I hope I see you on 76.
On 76?
Yeah.
Well, I don't play online, but,
Okay.
Maybe I'll make an exception.
One day he might do it.
Yeah, I might do it just to see.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for being on. Have a great day.
Take care.
Our next guest is a very beautiful lady. She has launched a food truck called Mini Mac and owns I Heart Mac and Cheese, and also threw the B-Rad sandwich on the secret menu at Woodbin. So how you doing today, Kerry?
I'm doing okay.
Have you tried the B-Rad sandwich yourself yet?
No, that's way too much food for me. I don't even think I could eat a quarter of it.
That thing is serious.
It's massive.
You said someone actually did go and order it, right?
Yes, at least once. There might have been more.
Yeah.
I don't hear everything that goes on, but I definitely heard about that one.
They're probably excited to hear that someone ordered it.
Yeah, they were.
So how is the mini Mac bar going?
So far, we just rolled out this month. Yesterday we did 2 events, and that was our highest profit, of the day. Not profit, but highest sales for the truck so far. But we've only been out 4 times, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be out on April 15th for the Breast Crazy event.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
So that's fun. I can't wait to try it.
I know.
Excited.
I'm super excited. We are doing the Punishers tailgating again on today, from 2 to 5-ish.
So you're running from here to go get ready.
We are. I don't know how to not be busy, like not work.
Yeah, I like busy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Well, I think of random things to do when I have too much downtime. That either costs money or
Have you ever sat and thought, I want to talk about this on the radio show? Or has that not come across that when you're having that downtime?
I don't know, like downtime. I don't know what I think about. Think about what's next. Like, what's the next holiday? What's the next major promotion?
Right? Like, what do I need
what
to
do
prepare
we have
for?
next? I guess we have Memorial Day weekend, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited about the food truck roundup rally.
Yeah,
Food Truck
719
Social.
Food Truck Social.
Yes. Super
That's
excited
going to be
about
exciting.
that.
So that starts in May.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
prior to
think
that.
I have 2 dates in May. I'll be there.
Awesome. So that's launching because a lot of food truck rallies have nowhere to sit and entertainment. This is a true social. So instead of food truck rallies, 719 Food Truck Social.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's
I
going
love
to be
that.
a good time. We got Easter coming up before that. You doing anything exciting for Easter?
I am. I'm actually going to drive to Salina, Kansas on Saturday the 4th for a Punishers home game or away game, and then drive home on Easter.
Oh, they want mac and cheese at every game so much that you just go with them.
No,
You're
when I go with them, I go just for fun.
Oh,
I don't take the food truck. I just go.
Oh, okay.
I bring my cowbell and I scream my head off. So.
I thought you were like we were like official food.
No, wouldn't that be cool? Though?
That would be so
That's
fun.
going to happen, though, at this point.
So we do feed the away team when they come for games. So on Friday nights, they come to the restaurant to eat, and then Saturdays we feed both teams before the game. So I kind of feel like if they play bad, maybe it's because we fed them too much, or
So you purposely overstuff the away
there we
team.
go. Yes, like load up on all the
You
carbs
need
and sugar crash.
pasta.
No, we've been bringing them like veggies and chicken and like a little more lean and less carb right away. Yeah.
So since
shocked
you
how much they love
made a
salad.
comment, one of our guests kind of brought some food for us to try. Are you going to, when you come back on the 9th, bring some food for us to sample too?
That is so early in the morning.
She's like,
Like I didn't start a breakfast restaurant. I don't know, but now I'm feeling like I really have to elevate my game, so I have to think about what I'm going to do.
What we could do if you do bring it, just bring a little bit of mac and cheese and we'll just take a bite on the air.
There we
for
go.
you.
There we go. I'll just bring the food truck. We'll just cook it right outside. It's
There
fine.
you go.
There we go.
Rolling up.
Feed the whole KRDO studio.
I'm sorry. Have you seen that parking lot though? I don't know. I'm not a very good driver.
I don't know if
apparently,
you could turn
'cause-
around in there.
Yeah. A truck and a trailer, I'm probably close to 40 feet in length.
You'll just park right by the door and everyone's just got to go around you.
I'm worried about getting out of here.
Crysta will help you, or even Dan will.
We'll figure it out. For mac and cheese, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Oh,
So.
that's funny. Well, I can't wait to see you out on the 15th and to craft with. Are you going to craft with us? Or are you going to be in the truck?
I'll be in the truck for a while, but we'll see how busy it is.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
What do you like to make the most?
A mess.
A mess. You
I'm
can't
not
do
the
mac and cheese
creative
without a
one.
mess.
Right. I'm not the creative, like artistic one in the family. Like my mom was super creative and she painted amazing things. And Dawn is so amazing. My cousin Dawn with Brush Crazy. She's amazing. She's a beautiful artist. I don't know.
I'm going to tell Dawn to have a specific canvas for Kerry to paint a big old mac and cheese bowl.
That'd be fun. You know,
can hang it up in one of your restaurants.
I could. You've seen like animals that they like put blobs of paint on and they put it in a plastic bag, put peanut butter on it so they'll lick it. I don't know if
I've
you've
not
seen
seen
that.
it, no.
That's like more my style than actually creating something. Not that I'm licking peanut butter off a plastic bag. That's,
Well, I was thinking more of like
bad.
my dogs. My dogs would love licking the peanut butter off.
Right. And they just spread the paint around under the plastic bag and create art.
It's like how you get your dog to paint.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk to Dawn about bringing my dogs for the event now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what else exciting is going on?
Well, there's kind of sad news going on.
Sad news.
Yeah, after a lot of hard, deep soul searching, I am going to close one of my locations.
Oh, which one?
The Voyager location.
Isn't that the day one location
Yeah,
too?
that's the OG. That's where it all started. But
Do we want to throw a grand closing party there or something? As
it's
one
gonna-
last hurrah, or is it
going
going
to have to be a big one, like quickly, because I have a tenant to take over the space, and as soon as the things are signed, we're going to pack it up.
Oh, well, I'm
So-
sorry to hear that, but I think that, you said you've pondered on it a lot,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and you've obviously made the decision because you know it's going to be better going forward, and
I want to strengthen what I have instead of struggling every single day to try and keep everything running because one is doing so badly.
I'm sorry to hear that's
Yeah.
going badly, but
It's
greater things on the
heartbreaking.
horizon.
Yeah.
The mini Mac bar, you got to focus
Yes.
on that.
Yeah.
The two other restaurants.
Mhm.
We'll just open up a restaurant down south, like on Academy and
No,
Shelton.
that's why we're buying a food truck.
there's one on wheels now.
Right? No, I've always, from when we first started, I have loved catering and events and all that sort of thing. And so for me, logically, the next step was always the food truck. But I took a really hard look at all the numbers for all of 2025, and I went back to 2024, and even in 2023, there were things that started off really, really well at Voyager that just took a deep downward turn.
Do you think the construction and all that did the big turn, and then everyone found out about
That definitely
Woodman?
started it all, and then it just, I don't know, that area is just kind of tough. The people that live in that area don't really seem to shop in that area. They go elsewhere. A lot of them go down to Woodman. Doesn't really make sense to me, but I want to do what's best for the customers that I do have. We've got a great military following that comes on Wednesdays, so I've been in contact with them, and it's like, don't give up on us. Just because we're not going to be here, you can still find us at Woodman.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, yeah, and I mean it's amazing. I really like the grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I am into some grilled cheese
Yeah.
with many
The
many
things that you
cheeses.
can put on them, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we're definitely going to come back out to the Woodman location and can't wait to try the
For
food
sure.
truck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited about the Mini Mac bar
Mhm.
on April 15th. And so I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks you guys for letting me come on all the time. This
Well,
is fun.
thank you for being a part of the family. You can't build the
Yeah.
empire without the team.
You cannot. No. I've told my team recently, team is together, everyone achieves more. I 1,000% believe in that. I can't do any of this by myself at all.
Well, we couldn't do it without you guys and the sponsors, too.
Yeah.
So, don't forget, you could still take advantage of the showcase, buy one, get one free at Voyager before it closes, all the way to the end, correct?
Yep, all the way to the end.
And then, of course, it'll go at Woodman and Pueblo still, too.
Yep.
Now, if someone goes to your Mac bar and says showcase, are we doing the same thing? Just so that way our listeners know.
I don't think so at the food truck, just because it's more of a niche thing. So I think we'll keep those to the restaurants.
Perfect.
I don't really have discounts set up on at Mini Mac right now. It's a little different.
But if you've not tried our Heart Mac and Cheese, try the Mini Mac truck and then go get the buy one, get one free.
yeah, follow that on Facebook and you'll see where we're at. We've got a decent schedule lined up right now.
Oh, I love it.
That's
I love
awesome.
It. I can't wait.
So we appreciate you for being on today, and I'll be back to, of course, eat my sandwich and stuff soon. And
For sure.
I'll reach out to you about maybe doing a one last hurrah before you close
Okay.
up, just so we could get the food sold, so you don't have to transfer
Yeah.
to any restaurant.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what do we have to move and what do we have to do? The thing when I get bored and I come up with things to do, this is the opposite of that.
Well, you just let us know how we can help in any way.
All right.
And then
Sounds
we'll just
great.
get your commercial adjusted too, because that has the address on it. So we'll need
Yeah.
to make an adjustment for you too.
Yeah, for sure. I know.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for being on, and you have a great rest of
Thank
your day.
you guys. Have a great
Have fun
day.
at the game.
Thanks.
And we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Brandy, Pendleton with Pendleton Heating and Cooling. Use the word showcase for $500 off your new AC. Alex wrote it with Super Movie Brothers, and let's get moving with Super Movie Brothers. The word showcase gives you a third mover free. We have around the block healthcare. They do addiction recovery, mental health, and even just your regular doctor's appointments. We also have freedom recovery, so if you know someone that is struggling with addiction and needs help, they are definitely there to help. We have Lugs N Plugs, where they're announcing their break special next week on the show. We have David Gatorton with Gatorton Law. Don't forget that if you slip and fall, give him a call. We just spoke to Kerry and with I Heart Mac and Cheese. Buy one, get one free at any of the 3 locations. And then we have Griffin with Nerdstalgia in the Citadel Mall. Use the word showcase to get one of your pins for $5 instead of $8. And we'll be back after these messages. And we're back to the Small Business Showcase radio show live on KRDO 105.5 FM, 1240 AM, live streaming on the app and website, listening live on the Facebook Live, or going on past episodes of showcase-sb.com or on YouTube. I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, Crysta with Selling Stone Real Estate. How's your day going?
Oh, B-Rad, I'm having so much fun. So, something really crazy and awesome happened today.
What's that?
Well, somebody brought us in the most delicious breakfast.
And, yeah, Anthony here with Heavenly Soul Plates.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I walked up to the green room, everyone's just seeing me eat the chicken, and even he's like, oh, he's already dived into it. It smells so good.
I was literally walking around the studio with a drumstick.
And then that pudding's amazing. The red bean and rice is amazing. The cornbread's amazing. The food is just amazing. We're just being nice and not eating the food live on air for you.
I am keeping mine over here right by me and then sneaking little bites every once in a while.
But that chicken was bomb. The spices and everything, like... You know, sometimes chicken's great, and sometimes, I'm sorry, some people just don't know how to do the spices right.
Yeah, I completely understand that. I've come to quite across a few people that was like, hey, you want some fried chicken? And then I was like, sure. And then I tried them like,
secretly just kind of spitting it out.
But yeah, I just wanted to start doing soul food. So I had to start in my head that I would just try to bring something new to Pueblo that I haven't seen before, and a lot of people, they want to try, but they haven't had a chance to do. So it started off with some cornbread. I made some cornbread, and I kept on getting compliments like, oh my goodness, this is so good. All the cornbread I've ever had is dry. And I have to be honest with you, I have this like personal vendetta against dry cornbread. And so I just made it my mission to just like, okay, what do I like? I want something I can easily eat, swallow. I don't need milk or water afterwards.
Yeah.
And it just progressed from there. And the more I've just cooked, the more it just sort of snowballed from there.
So how long have you been doing this? How long have you been cooking soul food in Pueblo?
So I've been cooking soul food in Pueblo since January. After that, it was, word of mouth. And then after it went from word of mouth, it kind of just went from there. I kept on getting compliments saying, hey, when are you going to start opening up your own restaurant? And I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do that.
Because that's scary.
Well, it's scary, because, starting a business venture, make sure everything's verified, make sure you do everything the right way so you don't have IRS after you, because I've seen a lot of things, a lot of movies anyway.
I have seen them come after people on the movies, and I do not want that to happen.
Right. So I am just trying to be a law-abiding citizen and do the right thing. And so I took a chance with my, I'm currently with a fraternal organization, Independent Order of Odd Fellows. They have a lodge called Pueblo Number 8. And they were like, well, we were looking into buying a building, and would you like to own a restaurant? And I was like, okay. So
the opportunity presented itself in your life, and you took it.
Right. It was like you were getting a bunch of signs, like, oh, you should do it, and you keep on telling yourself, no, don't do it. But at some point, it's like you gotta...
Okay, you just keep... Yeah.
Right.
So how excited are you So have you opened yet officially or no?
Officially, no. Right now I'm currently cooking out of a commissary kitchen, and I'm taking orders, doing delivery. I'll get messages from text messages,
Catering?
phone calls. I've done a few caterings. I've done one with Pueblo United Health down there. I've done one with El Pueblo History Museum down there. And I've done a few little small parties here and there, after parties, and it was all good reviews. So I was like, okay, well, let's take it up a notch.
So what's the plan? When are we? What's the ETA on that opening?
ETA, I would like to say it's about mid-May. I want to shoot for May 19th. May 19th is what I want to shoot for, to open the restaurant, so therefore people can come in, have some good food, and just enjoy themselves. A part of soul food is actually being able... So my personal philosophy is to, when people come in and eat, I want them to feel good about themselves. After a hard day of work, it's hard to be dealing with the everyday life of stuff. So at the one place you should be able to enjoy it is at a table where you're eating good food. And that's what I want to bring to the town of Pueblo. I just want people to feel good, even at affordable prices, because that's also a difficult thing at this time.
Yeah.
So, but
Well,
yeah.
and it is good food, you guys. Like, it is real.
It is bomb,
Yeah.
especially that chicken.
I like,
Even Brady, the photographer's giving the A-OK look.
Did you try
And
the
Dan shook his head yes. So
Yes.
everyone here is loving it.
Nice.
Did you try the red beans and rice? Because I love red beans and
That
rice.
was
and they're
good.
so good.
Because
Yeah.
I'm picky on the red beans and rice. Because people, again, can't make it.
It has actual flavor, and the cornbread is like honey soaked or something. Like, it's so delicious.
It falls apart in your mouth like it should.
It's so good. It's so good. I can, yeah, definitely. Like,
Yeah.
so you're taking, like, you have a schedule that you can get on if somebody wants to, like, have you out for their event.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have an email, heavenlysoulplates@gmail. People normally contact me there, or they'll text me, or I get phone calls. I accept any form of communication. And there's nothing that, and I normally work within a budget. So, because I know a lot of people, what I've never liked about caterings and restaurants, they'll just shoot a price at somebody. And I'm like, I get people have to make a profit, but at the same time, we don't have to haggle people for good food. So I normally will say, hey, well, do you have a budget in mind? Let's work within that budget. So therefore, we gain that, that notoriety of, oh, you're taking in consideration of, of these times. And I'm like, absolutely.
You can build a menu that works for them within their budget for their event.
Absolutely. It is definitely possible while, I as a company, yeah, you can still make money, but at the same time, I'm not trying to jab somebody. Like, here, take this. So yeah.
I have my stabby earrings in right now.
Those are pretty good. I like those.
I like to also wear them on Thanksgiving because I feel like they're like my cooking earrings too. So,
Okay.
So,
well, you just you're making a stabby. I'm like, I'm gonna get to that if I need to.
All right.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm going to steal Krista's normal question. What's something weird about you?
Oh.
Krista's like, oh.
So, no, this is actually a really good question because I was also, I was called a weirdo growing up in high school and everything. I'm originally from Philadelphia. And so I grew up liking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm from the 90s. So I grew up liking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Absolutely love Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon judge. I judge Pokemon events and tournaments.
What does that mean?
So, these players, they actually do tournaments where they'll play against each other in order to earn points. And then they'll go into tournaments to actually win cash prizes, prizing that the Pokemon company offers. Because I remember when Pokemon first came out in 1996. I started playing in 1987, so I've been playing all since then. And a lot of people used to make fun of you when you played Pokemon.
Oh.
And so, but now I get to tell people, yeah, I play Pokemon and it's $1 billion company. What?
And he noticed one of the first things he noticed, oh, you got a Pikachu tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm huge into anime. Love Dragon Ball Z, one of my first beloveds.
Really?
Do you know
One Piece.
Mark Britton?
Mark Britton, no.
He's one of the voice actors for Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh.
Maybe I could talk to him about being at your grand opening for you.
Oh, I would love that so much.
His face.
Sorry,
so
I geek out and it's a whole thing.
If you go to showcase-sb.com and go to, you'll see him twice, but the first episode he's on, he did voices of Dragon Ball Z on the show.
Oh, Goku.
That'd
be so dope.
Grand Kai, I know for sure he's played.
Ah, okay, nice. Oh, that's so awesome.
A lot of
See,
fun
we made him
stuff.
geek out on the show.
There
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
I'll see what his schedule's like and see if we can make that happen
If
for
I'm
you.
a huge geek. That's a lot of people's like, oh, you play football? I'm like, I can't stand sports. I'm just
Hey, we're the video gamers.
yeah. There you go.
I also like football, so
Yeah.
I like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite thing to make? So one of the lives asking.
My favorite thing to make, well, I do like making my ribs, my smoked barbecue ribs. I make them to fall tender off the bone. I can't tell you how many times that I've bitten into some ribs where they're chewy and it's just I don't want to have to gnaw away. The meat should just be like, ooh, like butter, like so.
Yep. That's why I'm picky on my ribs. I'm gonna love your restaurant. I can already tell.
Yeah.
But we are running out of time here. Where's the location gonna be at?
It is going to be at 224 South Union Avenue.
In Pueblo.
In Pueblo.
Just because there's a union here.
My bad. My bad. Down in Pueblo, right down the street from the Fuel and Iron. And I can't wait to have everybody.
And how can people get in touch with you right now to get catering for their events?
You just call me at 719-551-2963. I have my Facebook post of Heavenly Soul Plates. It's a golden plate with some wings. You can message me there, or you can email me at heavenlysoulplates@gmail.com.
And then we got a little gift there for you. You've been Showcase Cup. It's got all of our sponsors' business cards in it.
Cool.
And then before you leave town, go to Elevate, and you get also a free swag from their swag bag that you can choose from too.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yes, sir.
that.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and we'll have him back on right before, to announce his grand opening too in May.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
feeding us today.
Have a great day.
You as well.
And then next we have Rapp Tour Adventures, Amanda and Daniel. They are going to be a part of the Out of Town episode. They're going to be taking me, Crysta, and Allison, and Brandy up to Pikes Peak next
Oh my
week.
gosh.
Yes.
This is pretty exciting.
We're pretty excited for it
Okay.
too.
Okay. I just saw on my calendar that it's like coming up real soon.
Yes.
We're planning for Monday, this coming Monday, just a couple of days out.
Just
Yes.
a couple days.
Yes.
Oh my
Can
gosh.
you believe that?
No.
Time is flying.
Yeah, so here's the deal. You guys have the most amazing luxury Jeeps, and they're taking us up to the top of Pikes Peak. But we're also taking Randy, the real estate raptor, to the top of Pikes Peak. And we're all so excited. He's been talking about it nonstop. I mean, I just imagine that he's talking about it. I haven't really heard him say anything. But I've been thinking about it a lot.
Yes,
so
it's going to be pretty exciting.
It's going to be pretty fun. So how often do you drive up there onto Pikes Peak?
So typically during our peak season, we get up there 2, maybe 3 times a day.
3 times a day?
Yeah, so during our peak season in the summertime, we are up there starting at 7 in the morning. And then our last tour goes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're usually not down that mountain until about 8 o'clock at night. So we're up and down all day long, and it makes the day go by extremely fast.
Oh, I bet.
But it is so much fun. It is a lot of fun. We see so many things on those adventures. So anything from weather, wildlife, and crazy people too.
Yeah, and you know, some of you might just see a velociraptor going up to
This
the top
is
of
true.
Pikes Peak on Monday.
This is true.
So when does your peak season kind of start? So when do you start like doing tours up there? Because I mean, obviously, certain times of the year nobody's driving up there, right?
So we do tours all year round.
Oh, year round.
But our peak season begins Memorial Day weekend. Is
Okay.
when our times change to that 7 a.m. time frame. During our winter season, our tours begin at 9 a.m. for Pikes Peak. So they'll go at 9 a.m. and about 1 in the afternoon.
You can tell I've never been up there because I'm like, you can't go up there in the winter. Like,
Yeah, you can.
Typically, you can. A lot of the times during the winter, depending on the weather, we don't always make it to the summit. We make it to certain mile markers on the mountain. But with our warm weather that we have been getting this year, with very little winter weather, we have been making it to the summit. So it has been absolutely amazing. The views have been cascading, and the wildlife has been abundant since we've been up there. So it has been absolutely fantastic.
you have so many fun words.
Oh, thanks. That's part of being a tour guide. You have to have those fun words.
Amanda even joined us at our tattoo party at Hellraiser's Tattoo.
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
did you?
I
got a
did. I
tattoo,
got a
too.
You
tattoo.
got a
Yes, I
tattoo.
did.
Wow.
Show the
So I
live, the
did.
beautiful tattoo. She got Beauty and Beast Rose.
Yes, I
Cute.
did.
I
Super
love
cute.
that.
Amber was the
Yes.
artist for her
Yes,
as well.
and she did a phenomenal job. I loved her. Her very first 5-star review on Google.
Aw.
Well, it's her first review too. It wasn't like she had bad reviews. This is the first
is true.
5-star.
Yes, her very first review ever.
Her very
So
first
I was
review
very
ever.
excited to do that for her.
So Krista's looking more forward to doing the donut too on top of Pikes Peak.
Yes.
Okay, I have a
Legendary.
question. Do you think they'll let us roll the dinosaur in there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
into the shop,
oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
So he can get a donut?
Yes, there are elevators, so we could bring him down to the bottom level of the new visitor center that's up there.
How big is the elevator?
Big.
Big?
It's big.
I don't
Yeah.
even have to turn him on his head to put him in.
Oh,
you
you look
do
at the
not.
excitement on Krista's face
You
right now.
do not. It is. It's
excited.
big.
You should see how we get him out of the building where he lives now.
Yeah, that's going to be hilarious.
It's-
We'll have to record that whole thing.
It's head first, like upside down, tail up in the elevator. Is the only
Yeah,
way
no,
he
I
fits.
think you'll be able to fit him in there pretty good at the.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
they redid the Summit House a couple years ago, so they have all new facilities and elevators, and yeah, so should be good.
I've never been up there. I've lived here my entire life.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, not once have I been up to the
We
top
were
of
talking
Pikes
about
Peak.
Pikes Peak, Bishop's Castle. What was the other one we were talking about?
Garden of the Gods.
And as soon as Krista said she's not been on Pikes Peak, I'm like, okay, that's what we got
That's
to
the
do.
one we have to
Yeah.
do for sure, especially for Randy, the raptor.
Yeah, he's gonna look so majestic up there.
Yes, and we
Right?
will get all
Next
the
to the
cool,
Jeep,
epic
like next
photos
to
while
the
we're
Jeep,
up there.
like,
Yes.
oh yeah.
Most definitely.
We're going to get a photo of you two and Krista just with the Jeep and Randy just to have a perfect little brand combined photo for Sailing Stone
Absolutely.
and Rapp Tour Adventures. Because Randy's part of Sailing Stone as well.
Yeah, he's everyone's. You know,
He's everyone's
he's
mascot.
everyone.
But Allison has said, oh man, I accidentally said that something broke on Randy and she just saw a sign of Krista she don't want to see anymore.
Oh, Randy has had a couple of incidents in his lifetime. He's gone through some repairs.
Aw.
Yeah, we've seen that one. But yeah, if you haven't been up to the top of Pikes Peak here your whole life, you definitely have to see it once in a lifetime.
So, what are some other places that you guys take people on adventures, though?
We go through Garden of the Gods, down south to Bishop Castle. We have
all those things we just talked
Yes,
about.
all the things we talked about. We also go out to Cripple Creek and Victor area to the old gold mining towns out there. We have gone as far east to the paint mines in Calhan. We have also gone to the Wolf and Wildlife Reserve in Divide. We kind of go a little bit everywhere here in Colorado Springs and Pikes Peak region.
If someone wanted to go somewhere like special, would you be up for that? I don't know what would be like special, or you like if
So if somebody wanted to do kind of like a
private,
experience, yes, we do offer private experiences as well.
Yeah, so we offer some private just transportation as well for the local areas. So if you don't have a specific destination like Pikes Peak or Garden of the Gods, we do private transportation as well.
that would be like the coolest private transportation.
When you say private
ever.
transportation, if I needed a ride to the airport, is that considered private transportation, or do you try to stick with an adventure?
Yeah, the airport has some different rules and laws and regulations and stuff like that. So we are, regulated, and we're only allowed to go certain places. So most of the Colorado Springs area is on board, and other places is hit or miss. So
Gotcha. I just can't wait to learn the information you have in your brain, Amanda, about Pikes Peak.
It is going to be awesome.
Now, are you going to talk about the Fast and the Furious that was recorded up there for me?
Yes, that's supposed to be a surprise, B-Rad. My
Oh.
goodness.
Well, I mean, I'm a Fast and Furious fan.
Yes.
So, I mean, I had to ask because you could have just easily skipped that and just gave,
I
history.
do not skip anything when I am on my tours. You're going to be so information overloaded that you probably will be like, geez, Amanda, can you stop talking already? My
I
gosh.
saw the live. How many people can you take up to Pikes Peak?
We can take up a maximum in one Jeep 4 guests. We do have 2 Jeeps, so we could take up to 8 guests. However, if you do have more guests in your party, say you have like a corporate event or anything like that, we can take up to more guests. And we do kind of outsource. So we do have other guests, or not other guests, but we do have other companies that we partner with that can accommodate larger groups than 8.
But we're only doing the 3 just because it was kind of tight for 4, and Daniel's got to drive Randy up for us.
This is true.
Yeah, Randy won't fit in the Jeep, unfortunately. he has to get special treatment.
This is right.
Now, how many can someone get a hold of you guys to schedule a tour?
Yes, so they could visit our website at luxuryjeeptours.com, or they can call us directly at 719-505-6868, and we can definitely get you guys hooked up over the phone.
So the reason we're doing this Randy and out of town is because I saw Rapp Tour Adventures, Velociraptor, and I'm like, hey, Rapp Tours. My co-host has Randy the Raptor, and Amanda immediately, I love that. I'm like, let's chat.
Yes, we do. We needed to get together. We needed to make this happen for sure.
We love partnering with all of the wonderful dinosaur people in town.
Yes, we love dinosaurs. Absolutely.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's so much fun.
But then Crysta has a gift for you guys, too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys
so
have to
much.
split the cup. It's Ivan Showcase Cup. And then you got Elevate swag. So stop into the Elevate store. They have a little swag bag. You can get another free gift, too, for being on the show.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And thank you guys for being on. We look forward to Monday and then having you back on to talk about the experience.
Yes, this is awesome. Thanks,
Thank
guys,
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank
We'll see you
you.
Monday.
Thank you.
And then last but not least is our day one sponsor, Brandy Pendleton with Pendleton Heating and Cooling. She's got an amazing offer if you are just dying in this heat and need to get an AC in your home, or if it's not blowing right, just use the word showcase and $500 off of that new AC. Is that correct?
That is correct. It's the AC season. It kind of snuck up on us or something. I don't know.
It came
Surprised
so
us.
fast.
I
No.
was waiting for fall spring, and fall spring never came. So
I told Brandy we're in
Let's not
summer,
go
and
home.
she's like, we're fall spring. I said, no, Brandy, we didn't even have winter. Spring was already here.
yeah, I think it just kind of skipped some seasons. It's kinda
I'm not
weird.
complaining. I'd rather have rain than snow anyways.
Well, let's hope we get that.
Well, and I know.
Otherwise, you're going to be complaining here in about a month or 2, buddy.
I feel like we're probably at that time where it's like time to get your AC checked out, right? Like, are we there? Can
yeah,
we
I
be there?
think some people have already started using their air conditioner, so that's probably a good
It's
idea.
like
Me,
been,
I've used it.
90. I mean, we've had days of almost 90 already.
Mhm.
Like, and I'm ready.
And then it's 30 at night, so make sure you're turning your air conditioner off at night, because if it kicks on when it's cooler out, it's going to freeze.
Oh,
But,
Kerry just
but
said,
that's
"This
where they
is
could call
pro-
you when
pro
it
tip."
happens.
Well, I do appreciate that. However, I'm not the type of person that's going to let you make a mistake just so I can make some money. So I'll tell you ahead of time,
So if
because
you
then
are-
you'll call me when you really need me, because I was honest with you.
Yeah. Well, so if you are running your AC, just make sure you're turning it off at night. That's like, I probably wouldn't have even thought of that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, check the temperatures. You know what I mean? The more we progress, obviously, it's going to be warmer at night, too. But if it's going to be really cool at night, definitely make sure you just turn it all the way off, just to make sure that it doesn't come on and you don't have any issues. Because it'll still try to cool, and if it's cold outside, your air conditioner actually takes heat out. It doesn't actually add cool, if that makes sense.
I did not know that.
Okay.
So it takes heat out of the air that's there and circulates it back into your house. So if it's already cooler outside, it's hard to do that,
Right.
to reach the temperature, and it's going to keep trying until it freezes, and then you'll wake up and it'll start getting warmer out and you won't have air, and then you have to wait for it to defrost, and it usually takes about 24 hours. And since we're talking about that real quick, if you do notice that your air conditioner is frozen, if you see ice on the lines outside or on any of the lines coming into the coil on your furnace that's above your furnace, you need to, the best thing that you can do is turn your thermostat to fan mode, turn your fan on. You'll hear your furnace is going, and it's really just air circulating in there, and that will help defrost the lines faster
Oh, it'll like bring the warmer air through and kind
and
of get
defrost
it
the lines.
going.
Correct. Yeah, because if you call someone while the lines are frozen, and they get out there, there's not a whole lot of diagnostics that they can do because the refrigerant's frozen. It's not moving in there, so there's not much they can do, and they have to wait for it to be defrosted anyway and have to come back. So if you notice that, go ahead and turn on your fan and all of that stuff so that you have it already defrosting before you.
We have a question on the live from Allison. Should you have a cover on your AC over the winter? And if she didn't, is that bad?
No, I would recommend not having a cover on your AC, actually. It traps
Oh.
moisture in there, and then you get rust.
Okay.
It's built to be, it's an outdoor piece of equipment. It's built to get rain, wet, leaves, all those things. If you do maintenance, you'll get the leaves and stuff cleaned out at the beginning of the season when you're getting ready to use your air conditioner. It's better to have some leaves in there than it is to have rust. Those covers are not airtight or watertight. That's the word I was looking for. And so water does get down in there, and then it holds in between the cover and your air conditioner and just sits in there and rusts. So
Wow, I'm learning so much from Brandy every time.
Now let's learn something different. What is something unique about you personally to help build that connection with you and the community?
I don't know.
You love to hike. You love to explore.
Oh yeah, I do. I mean, I'm definitely a Colorado girl through and through. I love to be outside in the mountains.
Where would you recommend someone to go hike at if they just moved to Colorado or they've been here for a while and hasn't done anything?
Well, I would ask you first how well you can breathe.
She learned that from me. She even looked at me at that one.
I mean, if you're just moving here, you have to have give yourself some time for acclimation. So don't go running up the Manitou incline. I mean, there's people that come here just to do that. And if you're really, really fit and you want to give yourself a challenge, I suppose you can. But if you're just a normal person and you want to start exploring, the obvious choice is Garden of the Gods. It's real easy to walk and navigate through. If you want something a little more naturey, I don't know, not paved. Cheyenne Canyon's great. Helen Hunt Falls or Seven Bridges or any of those. There's so many hiking
Do you like
trails
to hike
around
Pulpit?
here. I do. I like Pulpit. I like to go to Pulpit sunrise and sunset. Those are my favorites.
Yeah, maybe sunset. I don't,
Brandy went with me for sunrise at Pikes Peak during the summer last year, and that was a very beautiful scene.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Especially the way the clouds kind of just formed, too.
It's weird because the sun just kind of pops up out of nowhere, it seems like, when you're up that high. Like, it doesn't rise. It just, boom,
It's there. It's like someone turned on the light.
It's
Weird.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how safe it would be for me to hike in the dark to get there.
You're too clumsy, no.
I'm gonna hurt myself. I'll just stick to if you guys could just take a video for me, that'd be great, and then I'll see it.
We should all go to the hot springs.
Ooh, which
I
one?
like the hot springs.
I've only been to one.
Which one?
The Cottonwood one in Buena Vista. Been there twice.
Okay. Do you like to go to the hot springs?
I do. I've been to several of them in the state. They're all very different.
What's
from
your
each other.
favorite one, would you say?
If you want a bougie feel, the best one I think is Iron Mountain Hot Springs in Glenwood. And if you want more of like the hippy dippy, relaxed, everybody's cool vibe, then Joyful Journeys in Alamosa is pretty awesome.
I've been to that one. Yeah, I took my husband there when was like, I think on his 30th birthday. Maybe?
Yeah, we went and stayed in a yurt.
Oh, fun!
And we did the hot springs, and we went to the sand dunes, and Zapata
Yeah.
Falls, and the UFO Tower, and the Gator Farm, and all of that stuff around there. You can make it a whole
The
weekend.
whole weekend.
It's fun.
Yep.
Well, we got a minute left, so how can someone get a hold of you to get either a maintenance plan, a quote, or just anything to chat with you guys?
The best way to get a hold of us would be to call or text us at 719-219-2190, or you can reach out to us on our Facebook or Instagram, or our website is pendletonheating.com.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate you for being on the show, and thank you for everyone tuning in to the Small Business Showcase. Past episodes, again, are on showcase-sv.com. And, of course, we're live on KRDO 105.5 FM at 1240 a.m. You guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week.